Hello, wonderful people of the internet. How are we doing today? So I just want to say that I'm going to be doing a guide for my previous Discord servers for my YouTube channel or my gaming channel, just to emphasize that this will change in a year's time. Each year, I do a different theme for each year. I change this server quite a bit when it comes to my goals and other people's goals, whatever you want to do. But just remind yourself that this is my server and whatever I do. Okay? And if you join, don't just criticize, but lightly. I do love criticism, so please lay it on me. Thank you. I will see you after the intro. So we're back again after the intro. Hello. It's beautiful. It's lovely today. And you can hear the pigeons at the window. I'm gonna keep that in. So when you first join my server, I just want to emphasize what happens when you join my server. My server link will be in the description or down below in the comment section. Just to emphasize, there is no limit. You can join whenever you want. I do not mind anyone joining. So, yeah. But be aware that this is a 16+ server. Well, 13 to 16+ server. And the younger people are separated from the older people. Let me explain. So the younger people in my server do not speak in my server because they're not allowed to. They're too young. Well, obviously, they're only like 15 or 14, so the only reason I know them is friends of friends. But if you're under the age of 16, I want you to be very careful in my server, actually, because if I see that you are underage basically, and you're in the 18+ server, you will be kicked from the server, just to emphasize. So, yeah. I do keep an eye on my server quite often, so keep in mind. So the first question you would be asked is age, please. So it's 13 to 16-year-olds, 16 to 20-year-olds, and 21 to 30+-year-olds. So there is like a mixed group of people in this server. And the second question would be, what are you interested in? I think the pigeon's having a go at the other pigeon. Sorry. It's what you get for having scaffolding in the windows. Okay. It says here all my YouTube channels, and the second question. What are you interested in? My life, gaming, and books. Book content, basically. And the third question would be, what are you here for? Chatting, updates on my YouTube channel progress, or self-promotion? Now, I am thinking about making a little bit more, this self-promotion more into, if you're a booster, you can have like lots of self-promotion things, but I'm just debating it at the moment. Then we have obviously the beginner role, which is the peasant role. My server is based on medieval times, so I have no idea what those pigeons are doing. They're obviously fighting. I have no idea. But what was that? The fifth question would be, what platforms do you game on? Now, this is primarily a gaming /YouTube/hobby kind of server. I can have a mix of those things. But yes, I think that it's quite a diverse server. I have to admit, there's different people in different countries. There's like Americans, there's British people. It solely depends on where you look in my server. So I mainly have roughly few members. This is only a small community of the people that I know and love dearly. And then we have this here is just passive. You don't see this, only I can see this. So I have 52 people in here. Peak online is only 28, so it's better than nothing. Then we have my Welcome of the Kingdom server, which I've turned off welcome messages, thank God. They were so annoying. But you get greeted with the rules at first glance when it comes to resources, and you can even mute some of the channels that I put on here or anything like that. But this is the kingdom, the welcome gates, let's just say. The kingdom gates with the rules and a welcome. And then we have the second channel, which is basically the rules channel again. I emphasize everything. So in my channel we have this server is primarily for only speaking English people. No offense to anyone who has like 3 or 4 languages. I just prefer to people who spoke English in my channel. In my server, not my channel. But as you can see by the third rule, do not make sexually explicit content available to anyone under the age of 18. So I keep an eye on everything, and everything that you see in my channel is separated from the younger people to the older people. So 18 plus channels are segregated, and if other people say you are under 18, you will be banned from the server, only trying to keep you safe. So you can read the rest, pause, or just read it there. Then we have my announcement channel. This is where I do everyone, and just you either interact or just say what you want to say in here, but you can't say anything because it's my announcement channel, to be honest. Only I am allowed to make announcements because I am the owner of the server, obviously. Then we have the map, which I'm basically showing you right now. That's what I'm basically showing you, but you get a brief summary of the map of the entire server. I do update this very often, but not too often. As you may know, last month I had to update it to make it more better than anything. But let me just double check something. Even I forget what it is. So this is the level up basically channel. You can either mute this or completely mute it or not, but it just shows what level you are. And then we have the festivals board. Now this is basically, it's for my event champion role that I give out every single month. It hasn't gone too damn well with the people in my server, but I'm hoping to get more people in and just see how it works. So basically you get the event champion and you get birthday access, boosted VIP access, make your event meta so you can make events if you get chosen randomly by the wheel, your own VC voice chat. You can choose events of any movie you would like, any movie, but they have to be in a certain category of all ages, 18 plus or 13 plus. So yeah. And then we have the exclusive. So this is only for boosters who boost the server. I am thinking about making this much bigger than it already is. because I do want more people to boost my server and have access to this. But I'm not sure what to put in it. If you have any ideas, let me know in the comment section down below. So this is from me. So this is the news from the monarch, which I can only upload in here. Then we have the special vote polls, which nobody seems to want to vote. So I am going to take this out eventually because no one seems to be voting on anything. But then we have the Nobles Lounge, which is basically for boosters to chat, and only I have chatted in here, basically. Then the private VC, which I'm not going to go into. This is only for boosters, by the way, who boost the server. So you get your own, like, private suite, basically, but with other boosters in that thing. Then we have the main general, which is the village. I forgot to mention this is welcome and info, exclusive access, and we have the village. Village, we have the courtyard, which is general chat, #1, which is like general chat 1. Basically the first ever general chat. And then we have the second. This chat is the most used out of all my server, so. Then we have pub chat, which is basically the second most used general chat ever. And then we have 18+ chat. I'm not going to go into that. This is 18+ chat. I don't want to go into that too much. And then we have the self-promotion channel, which self-promotion only channels keep it PG. We love PG-ness. And then we have my newsletter. This is for YouTube, all my upload schedules. And then we have Twitch. Every time I stream, it goes into here. You can either mute these two channels or not. It's your preference. Then we have the garden, media, and sharing, basically. The garden is basically where all the songs, all the hobbies kind of thing, these are all my playlists. Or just general videos you really enjoy and you can just share them in here. Then we have shenanigans, which is like a meme channel. As you can see here. Yes. Channel, we love it. Then we have gallery of portraits. We do have some people in here, but we won't go into too much detail on that. So this is where people put their cats, dogs, animals, anything, even themselves. So then we have feast table, which is basically photos of your food. We love to make photos of your food. Like, we love to take pictures of our food all the damn time, so gotta have a place to go. Then we have the town hall. This is basically I would say miscellaneous stuff. So we have rural ideas, so the idea hub for any ideas you have. So this is like updates on YouTube, updates on events, movie suggestions, YouTube recommendations, suggestions, criticisms, anything. Then we have notice board, which this is the third poll kind of channel, I guess. So, yeah. And I tend to make sure everyone can see everything. And then we have the library, which is like book related stuff. Books I recommend, books I don't recommend, kind of thing. We have Victorian wallpaper, which is wallpapers, basically. We have the bot commands, which you can just do / commands and all that in here, which I always do when I want to listen to music or something. The carnival, we have social media channels. So this is more based on social media, or my links, everything that I have. I do want to make this into a different channel and have like thumbnails and stuff. So we have social media calendar. I am I am debating on changing all this vividly, like, I don't know, but in the future, I'm gonna sneeze. This is bad. No? Just a false alarm? I'm gonna sneeze. I'm sorry. Sometimes I just need to sneeze, you know what I'm saying? I just need to sneeze. And it never comes out. Okay. This has got to be on camera, 100%. Okay. Then the second thing is all my YouTube channels. To be honest, I can narrow this down very easily. It'll make it so much better. But I don't want to. Then we have my TikTok posts, which I don't really, not many in there. My old edits that I used to do back in the day, which I really improved on. And then we have the typewriter, which is like writing a novel, one of my goals that I want to do this year or next year. We have the short stories, which I like to put in short stories in this channel. Basically like written stories that are only short, but not too long. We have a little template here of character creation, not too shabby. Then we have accountability typing sprints. So one of the few people did like question it, like, were these the people that you murdered today? And I'll be like, yes, that's how many people I murdered today. I was like 1,000 something people. No, this is like how much I've typed that day kind of thing. So every time I write in my software, I write down how much I've written that day, and it's keeping me accountable for how much I've written in my novel. But I have 2 on the go, so I'm more focused on the first one that I really want to like expand and just brainstorm and everything. It'll be beautiful. And then the very last thing that, well, you don't see this here. This is just staff chat and mod logs and all that, so you won't see this. But these are all the voice chats. Shut up, phone. I hope you didn't hear that. My phone just went off. How dare you? Oh my god. Everything's interrupting me today. So we have the music channel, movies and series, editing, practice writing, voice and chatter. So these 5 you can't speak in. This one you can, this one you can, this one you can, this one you can't. This one I think you can or can't, I don't remember. And if you're 18 plus and over, you can speak in it, but you have to be of age. And we have the AFK channel here. So there are some things that will change in this server, I'm hoping. But by next year, probably the end of December and January, I will change this to a cozy cafe kind of theme, which is going to be beautiful. I haven't had an idea on roles yet. Let me just explain the roles that let me explain the roles in this server. So brace yourself. So we have the very start is peasant, which most people very commonly have. But there is a level system, a leaderboard for every time you type, every time you voice chat, every time you boost, etc. So you turn into a villager once you get to a certain level, like 10 or 30 or 5, I can't remember. Then you turn to a villager, jester, you get the point. Knight, dame, duke, duchess, baron, baroness. This is kind of like Bridgerton themed kind of thing. And then we have Count, Countess, Viscount, Viscountess, Lady Men of the Court, Baronet and Baronetess, Court Treasurer, Treasurer, Seasons Diamond, Champion of the Crown, which only one person has got so far. So, Event Champion is the role that people will randomly get for a certain amount of time for the whole month. But most people don't even use it, so they can either promote themselves, you can do whatever you want with the event, but don't do anything too, I don't know. I do have 2 boosters here, which is me and another friend of mine. We do also have verified and non-verified, but I don't have any of those. And then we have the 2 staff members, so this is basically the rundown of how you level up in the server. So I do want to show some people how to do the commands. So we have /leaderboard. Usually I have leaderboard, so it's basically levels. So right now, I think I'm gonna get this screen up. Give me a second. Wait a second. I do it on the same screen. That is the wrong screen. So we have... Let me just log into Discord. Oh my god. Hold up a second. You don't want to see this. There you go, we can authorize it. Let's close that. So right now, I think Chris is the #1 person. Crow. And with all my... So this is like a level system on how much... The more you do things in the server, the more you level up, basically. And I really enjoy seeing it just grow, and it makes me happy. It makes me really happy. But a lot of people will level up to level 13. I think it's level 13 that you roughly have to go up to. I'm hoping it's not too bad. But yes, this video will be segregated into parts, well, timestamps on what you want to see. But thank you for watching. I'll see you in next year's video for this guide to my Discord server. Take care. I'll see you very soon. Bye.